$50.
We're going to make you look pretty this morning. I'm not going to have a hand in that, but Jill Anderson certainly is going to. She has Glam Beauty by Jill, and she is nice as she is pretty. So good to see you this morning. So you and I have been chatting a little bit by email and then in my office before coming on the air. And I love the fact that you have your whole life enjoyed beauty.
Yeah.
And now here you have this kind of side gig, if you will, with the makeup part of it. But you really have a chance, Jill, to transform people and make them feel their best on their most important days.
It's so fun.
So you do a lot with bridal.
Yes.
So if you're doing a lot of work with bridal, that means that you've also got a pretty good psychological head on your shoulders, because you've got, that's a big, big day for women, and you can't mess it up.
It's a lot of pressure, but I love it.
So you kind of have a way of doing a soft look. Would you say that's true of your style?
A lot of my stuff, I do anything from natural, soft glam, full glam sometimes, but I feel like I usually stay within the soft glam.
On the bridal side of things, do brides typically come and consult with you and kind of, can they do a demo?
Yeah, we do
first?
makeup trials. It's usually really helpful to see if they want to move forward with the booking process, or to see what they like and what they don't like about their makeup. So we can always tweak it and change it on the wedding day if they want, but bridal trials, they're really helpful.
So my older daughter got married a year ago, and so we did all the makeup, and I got to have my makeup done, and it was really fun to look not like myself for a day and actually look good in the pictures. But there is a difference in putting on a little bit of extra for an event versus everyday usage. But you'll also do makeup tutorials for everyday usage too.
Yeah, we do lessons at the spa where I work at on doing it on yourself, but for getting it done for an event or photography, you always want a little bit more makeup so it'll show up better in pictures and stuff. But yeah.
Since you mentioned the spa, let's throw that out there. Let people know where you are.
Yeah, I work at Alluring Looks in Hickson. We do a multitude of services. We do facials, lashes, brows, spray tans. A lot of that goes in with the brides that I do too. A lot of people will get the whole works done for their wedding day. So, well, you want to look your best. But you also have fun with it. So at Alluring Looks, you can go and have like the makeup tutorials that she was talking about. But if you are having an event and you want Jill to come to you, she will do that. I mean, you've traveled as far as Pigeon Forge and other places as well. You have fun with seasons. So Halloween's around the corner. I love Halloween makeup.
What do you like to do the most?
Anything from like editorial. I love doing any fun makeup for like just Halloween, like costumes, fun colors. I like to be creative with it.
So I was asking you, with the artist in you, because you're a makeup artist, so you have to look at the framing of a person's face, right, to know kind of the symmetry of it, how to approach it.
It's an art. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can make people look totally different, or you can just accentuate the features that they already have. It's really fun.
So I want to talk about the accentuating the features they already have, because I think a lot of us as we get older, and I'm sorry to speak for you, but I bet you feel the same way if you're in my league, like as we get older, our eyelashes change. They're not as full. Makeup doesn't stay on your face the same way as you get older. So when you do the makeup tutorials with people, if 3 friends came in, all in their 40s or 50s, would they all leave, do you think, with the same advice?
Generally, yeah. Everybody's skin is different though. For makeup for mature people, it's all about the skincare. The skincare, like the base, is going to help you to make the makeup last longer. It's going to look better. It's going to be smoother. So it all starts with skincare.
Primer is important?
Primer, just being hydrated, because a lot of people are dehydrated at that age. So it helps being more hydrated and helps the skin be more plump for the makeup to stick better.
Is there a difference between using a primer for your face and a primer for your eyelid? Do you need both?
Not really.
So you don't need both?
No, you can if you want. I don't personally. It just depends on the look that you're going for, too.
Glitter's a no-no once you reach a certain age?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
Depends on how you use it.
Yeah? So that's what she was saying. It really is all in the application and less in the product. So we don't have to go broke on the makeup that we're buying.
It just depends on how you use it. It doesn't matter how much you spend on it. Some things are a little bit better on the cheaper end than it is on the higher end. It just depends on what it is and how you're using it on yourself.
Do you enjoy I would imagine you kind of form some relationships, especially on wedding day.
Yeah,
with
you
the
do.
women.
I have a lot of girls that have done their weddings. They've either come to me before their wedding and then booked, or they still come to me after for all of their events. So I love that.
So one of the things that's out there, though, I think if you're a newly engaged person, they might be listening thinking, great, but I bet she's already booked, because this is a big part now of the bridal experience.
Yeah.
You have some openings.
Yeah, we're fixing to hit busy season in the fall. I do have some openings for the fall, and I already have people booking for next year, so I still have some bookings left, but they're going fast.
If you are not having a wedding, but you've got a Christmas party to go to or a family reunion or something, also book early, because those
booking
brides
ahead
will
of
get
time
in there.
is key, but
Okay.
I usually work something out.
Add alluring looks. I want to go back to the makeup tutorials. Are those things that you have anytime somebody wants to schedule one, or
You can schedule one, but we also sometimes do a class. We did a class for Mother's Day this year. A lot of people enjoyed that, so we really want to do that again. We just don't have a date set yet, but keep an eye out for that.
Well, you can find Jill on Instagram. We'll show you all of her information. So there's Facebook and her Instagram. That's her email if you want to send her an email, glambeautybyjill@gmail.com. You can find all of her images to see what her style is like, but pretty much her job and her goal is to enhance you and make you look pretty. Thank you.
Thank you.
And speaking of looking pretty, look who's in the studio, the Chattanooga Zoo. That's Tommy, the porcupine. They are getting ready to open their Cape of Africa new exhibit there at the Chattanooga Zoo. So they'll be our guest on the show when we come back.
Aqua Living now has 14 hot tubs